Anyways, next take is adult dating. What do you feel like apart from adult dating, do you think it's wise for an adult to be a womanizer, a struggling adult?
A struggling adult,
Eh,
I don't, nobody will even look at you
you
at
know
that
that
point because you are struggling and you are womanizing with what you want to take
they run
womanize.
am, area they run
Oh,
am.
sweet mouth, sweet talk. I don't know. It works for some people, but I don't think you should do that. You
Area
should
they
focus on yourself. Focus on building yourself. Then the woman will fall in. I don't know. Some people are struggling and they can still date though.
yeah.
Yeah. Some people are struggling and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
like, let me date this person. I
Yeah.
like you, you like me.
I'm telling
Then
you.
they grow in the relationship.
I'm telling
But
you.
you struggling and the next thing you are following different women.
It's
I don't know.
crazy.
Misplaced priority to
Dating
me.
as an adult is extreme sport, very dangerous and fast, especially a struggling adult. It's nice to be in a relationship because we are wired as humans to be together. We coexist together. We have family and all. But as a young adult that is struggling, you shouldn't be a womanizer. That's another mistake young adults make. You're never stable financially. You still they try to keep up, but you like women more than anything.
How can you be an, if I don't know?
They're there now, they're now. One thing you have to understand: being in a relationship with a lady involves money. Whether you are rich or not, you need to provide the basics for your partner. It's not compulsory, but it's necessary if you want to be in that relationship. Now, imagine having one girlfriend, you try to provide for her, and you are struggling. Then you add another 2, 3 join. Because your eye can never see a beautiful girl and look away. You want that girl so bad. You want to have sex with her, and now you are having multiple girlfriends. Small money you are supposed to use for yourself, save, figure out life. They share the money around. They give different ladies. Okay, apart from giving the girls money, let's say you are a smooth talker, life full your mouth.
Yeah.
You don't give girl money, you the boss girl as well. But whenever they visit you, you have to offer them food or drink.
Yeah.
You have to take them out. Everything involves money.
Yeah.
Now you are not saving, but for your mind, you are enjoying life. Your neighbors think you they enjoy because different girls they leave your room every day. My brother, that's not enjoyment. You see some adults, they stay for one bedroom, they share kitchen and bathroom with like 3, 4 neighbors, but they always bring different girls. How will you grow and leave that area? When your mentality is to chase after women, as I get more money like this to make her the stress myself, they spend on top girl or different girls. Because as an adult, I like big things. I like expensive lifestyle. I never even do anything. My ambition, everything they there. I won't buy a house. I won't live better life. So now to the carry girls for area, they be my problem. So not the wrong.
Some people are like, that should be so
not
the
wrong. I need to labor. I need to grind. I need to pressure myself to achieve all these goals.
Yeah.
Another thing is a woman will never settle for less. They will always demand for the best because they know your intention. So why should you displease yourself? Take all your hard-earned money you're supposed to save, use for yourself. They pack everything, they go give different girls. That's a wrong move.
What's a life?
You don't understand. You guys focus on yourself. You get what I'm saying? Another thing you have to understand. We've established the fact that a beautiful girl might have it easy. Now, reason all men, is after a lady.
Yeah.
50 years, 60 years, 70 years old men that have labored, face the pressures of being an adult. They all gather money, gather wealth. Now it's time for them to enjoy the fruit of their labor. Then they chase after these girls. You upcoming adults, where you see they find your way for life. Small money where they manage, they use and they womanize. They follow women where odogu, they want to follow. You don't understand.
You just misplaced priority.
You get what I'm saying? And you're thinking that is the enjoyment of life. You are going about it the wrong way. Women know they finish. They will always be available. The more money you have, the more you see beautiful women. Try gather your wealth. Women isn't a priority. I get before not be property. How many times we've heard stories of how men squander their wealth on top women head? You know, understand? True story. One of my guy back then, Baji, his dad held one political position early 2000. They raised him as a rich kid, but government changed and how they beat. So no appointment again. Money not today. Baji was like 29 years old. Baji like women past anything. He is that type that will drive to another state just to link up with a lady he met online. He will promise her heaven and earth, and sometimes he even give them, Baji like enjoyment. Once money enter Baji and he will place a call. Let's go to a resort. Let's go to a restaurant. Let's link up. He doesn't like staying home, And as we they move, girls they follow. Different girls for different locations and days.
Ooh, daddy.
Baji fee grind for the street, collect like 3 million. Baji will buy the latest iPhone, give one. He buy latest iPhone, give one of his new girlfriend. Buy AirPod. They send a weekly allowance. On top 3 million he just received. After like a month, Baji and this girl break up.
Ooh.
Life goes on. If any university around within the state or as within the neighboring state they graduate, Baji will call some of his guys. They will all go to the private universities to jolly to celebrate with the students.
I don't understand. What's it concern you?
I say they go to park girls number. He will tell me, how many girls number I achieve for that school. So that they achieve the number. So it will be like I achieve like 11 contacts, and that's how he will message and call all the ladies. Anyone that clicks, he will provide for them. Just to like have X and be in a relationship with them. So one time, Baji did a business with one of his friends. They earned 30 million. Baji rush go buy Benz used. The other friend Rollins, he bought Camry. Baji was like, wow, why will you buy Camry? Now why for you? Why you go buy Uber car? Rollins.
Really?
I tell you, Rollins was like, now you go to concern me now, because Rollins wanted to complete his house he was building. No time for rubbish spending. I say Baji blow that 13 million finish in 3 days. He bought all his girls iPhones and iPad.
Daddy.
And the business wasn't paying again. Baji money don't remain like 3 million. But during that time, Baji dad found a job for him and Rollins in Lagos at a refinery, earning 350k every month. So Baji and Rollins moved to Lagos. They rented a 2-bedroom apartment together for like 1.6 million for one local location. The road is very terrible. Where that's 1.6 million for 2-bedroom. The road go bad. People usually park their cars for where the tide road stop. Then they go take bike to their house because of how bad the road is. Because if you drive that road, your car bumper must fall off. Or overheat must happen for your car. It will take you 45 minutes to reach your house if you drive, but with bike it takes 15 minutes. You get after the house renting and furnishing, Baji money remained 1 million. So they started to work. The pay was good, and the department Baji day for tanker side, they usually do off deals. They earn up to like 2 million every day. They share among themselves. 2
million.
And I tell you, sometimes if Baji goes home with like 2.5 just for himself on a good day. I say Baji they spend. Baji they fly girls from all over the country to Lagos. They book to and fro. Different girls they spend like a week, some 4 days. Constant restaurant food. He told me of one young girl, 22 years. She still they stay with her parents. He wanted her to visit. He was like, "Don't worry, I will pay for your flight." He bought her iPhone and he met this girl online.
This iPhone buying, say the iPhone cheap.
I say they buy the latest. Will not be saying that the old one. So the girl was like, "There is no way I can come and stay because my dad won't allow it." Then Baji told the girl, "Okay, tell your parents that you are here. You got a job in Lagos here with salary of 45k. I will give you the salary." Then
if they offer the girl a job,
I tell you, then you can send them some parts. They will believe you. So the girl told the parents and they believed that. After like 2 weeks,
Baji not dead.
I say after like 2 weeks, the girl flew to Lagos. She and Baji just did they enjoy. But, as I said, Baji they cash out to work normally. After like a month, he got tired of the girl. She left. The girl went back home. He gave the girl 300k. After like a month, the management of the refinery find out of the illegal business some of the employees were doing, and they fired all of them. Normally, Baji had savings. Rollins wasn't affected because not be department with that. Baji, big spender, he kept living his life. He kept doing what he was doing with his savings and all. Around August, rainy season, he went out. When he got back around 11 p.m., he was tired. He couldn't find bike because of the heavy rain. So he decided to drive his car home for that bad road. The car not reach us. So the car broke down. He even slept in the car. Next day, the mechanic fixed the car. After that day, the Benz, after the fixing, the Benz was always breaking down. Different faults. So he decided to sell it. Benz he bought for 8.5 million. He sold it for 6 million. He used 5 million buy Camry, carried the remaining 1 million, go draw tattoo. Rollins was like, but Rollins was like, but you say Camry now, Uber can.
Wait, see, buy Camry.
I tell you.
Uber car.
Nah,
You can't
so,
go draw tattoo.
Nah, so Baji couldn't say anything. I say Baji lavish his savings on top women and enjoyment. So no job, money not there again. He decided to use his Camry to do the Uber for the meantime.
They do Uber now.
I will tell you because because the refinery was like reviewing the employee's case.
Yeah.
There was hope that he would be employed back.
Yeah.
So he started doing Uber, but wasn't serious. Any girl he carries on a ride, he asks them not to pay. He takes their number. After like 2 weeks, no money, no savings. Say
Sugar daddy.
Baji called me. He needed some money to fuel his car, so he wants to drive home to his father's house in our hometown. I sent him. Now, so my guy enter a car. He faced his papa house. Meanwhile, Rollins was still in Lagos.
He go back village.
I did tell you. Rollins was still working, earning. He even set up shawarma stand for that area for Lagos. Baji did papa house like this, he was even cleared to work again, but he was transferred to Kano. He was like, no, he's not going. He won't accept and go to North. Ask Baji make he call all the girls he send money give. All the girls he buy iPhone for, all the girls he put on the flight.
We don't do that here.
No one will respond.
Exactly.
If you don't use your sense as an adult, especially when it comes to relationship and women, you will learn. Dating for an adult is crazy too. Dating for an adult woman is crazy too. They suffer all types of abuse.
Yeah.
They rubbish them just because they are powerless and they can't fend for themselves.
Yeah.
They are always at the mercy of their boyfriends and their partner. Whatever your boyfriend say goes. You will literally limit your life all in the name of I get boyfriend. As a girl, you have to be ambitious.
Exactly.
Get also strive to make your own money. Even if your man and your boyfriend will provide for you. Having that work mentality, men will cherish and respect you more.
Yeah.
They will even splurge for you because they know you are rich and successful. They will treat you with respect. They will never disrespect you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see some girls, no hustle, no means to earn. If they ask, what can you offer your relationship or your partner? They will turn 360. They sample ass and breast. They will be like, see me now. Can you handle me? Can you take care of me? You are shallow-minded because all you think about is your beauty. Oh, your beauty should make a man care for you.
The beauty is going to end. All on vanity. In the next how many years now, you see that your beauty is fading. So what do you have to offer yourself?
You don't understand. Yourself, not even the man.
Yes, yourself.
That as an adult, you forget, like you said, that beauty. In fact, that beauty and that body can be bought and given to any lady.
Yeah.
Then what about some men that start to abuse you after years of being together? You become stuck. You can't do anything. You can't live because
move.
You have nothing, no ambition, no also. See me now, you don't hold. Now your partner with all the money is running after young girls who are more beautiful and sexy than you.
Now you don't have the seminar to offer. So what now?
Now you are confused. The time you're supposed to also gather all your wealth, you know all the wealth you can, even gather the wealth for man, build your brain to be business oriented. You decide to use the brain for men, thinking your body won't regress.
Yeah.
Men will always go for something new and young.
Yeah.
Mind you, nothing wrong with having a rich man to care for you as an adult lady, but try gather the money, do something with it. Nothing lasts forever.
Exactly.
Your beauty won't last forever. I don't even know why a lady will turn 360 for a guy she just met.
Guy, I hate that thing. I hate that. I don't know you from anywhere, and the next thing I'm turning 360, or you say turn, let me see. What am I turning for? Are you buying a market or something? Turn, that thing is irritating to me. Don't except the person is my partner, then we are okay, let me try for you, let me turn for you to see. But I don't know you. What are we showcasing here?
You don't understand.
It's irritating.
It's crazy, and it tells me you are struggling. It tells me you do not have self-worth.
Yes, at all.
Because I can't tell a rich reserved babe to turn 360.
Like,
she will look me and tell me, who the fuck am I? The disrespect.
Not 360 for what?
Understand? Some loose guarded girls, they will literally open their mouth and tell a dude, you can't afford me, but they will turn 360 for another guy with small change. Also, make your daughter not go turn 360 for man we not get money. True story. Two ladies I know, Batty and Stacy, beautiful girls, Coke bottle shape, skin glowing, everything set. They've literally worked on their body and self. They got good online following. They know the game. You get what I'm saying? They both started out low key. Stacy parents, they get small money. The parents resides in the East Anambra, but she moved to Abuja after school to also.
Yeah.
She met rich men, then they bless her steady normally. She drives her ML Benz, but she isn't the type to be around lots of people or going to parties non-stop or chasing after men. She dey reserved.
Yeah.
Among her mates, they always think she doesn't have money because she rarely posts flashy stuff,
Yeah.
or she goes on these foreign vacations. She does though, maybe once in a year, but she likes to save money. Batia, on the other hand, Lagos based, she loves the lifestyle. She is the type that if a guy slides into her DM and say hi, I would like to fund your shopping cart just to know you, she will ask how much. If you say 200k go down, she will send laughing emoji. She will screenshot your message, post your message on her page with a caption, all these broke boys, they won't let me rest. Na true Batia, I take no say international to today this country, like O's across borders. Today she flies to Cape Town, South Africa, posts pictures of enjoyment. She shows the hand of the man she's with, their wristwatch too, to tell you say they are wealthy. Never their face. Next 3 weeks, she enter Nairobi, Kenya, post enjoyment, hotels, move to Ghana next week, spend weeks. She go end for Dubai, post pictures of expensive designer bags, jewelries. These guys buys for her. They take her shopping, expensive watches. Like she's literally a big babe. After months abroad, she falls back to Lagos. And she literally visits Nines Club in every country and state she goes to. Batia gets money and she has a good following online. Young girls, they follow her, they farms her, they look up to her.
Motivation.
Now, Batia don't reach 40, lifestyle don't slow down. She hardly posts trips and expensive luxury items again.
Okay.
Men don't move on to new girls. Normally, Stacy low-key, she recently built a huge top hair store and salon for both selling and fixing hair for Abuja. Expensive. Customers flocking regularly.
Yeah.
She's cashing out seriously. No man can dictate to her what she should do.
Exactly.
Why for the Lagos there, one rich old woman, they call Batia out online. Leave my husband alone, all this Ashawo self. She even posts pictures of the chats between Batia and her husband. And this her husband is 80 years old. For the picture,
Drama.
for the text, Batia texted the man, "Daddy, how about the $10K you promised me? My car has fault." The man responded, "I will send it when I get back from my trip. I'm with my wife." And Batia isn't broke, but she's struggling to keep up.
With
She
his
dey post
lifestyle.
pictures of vacation where she go 5-8 years ago. Stacy right now can literally go on any trip she wants to
Can
without
imagine.
any man paying for it.
Exactly.
And money still their account. Money still they enter her account for my business. Most adult girls will want to take the part of Batia because see the hot they
Yeah.
I won't enjoy as
Yeah,
they
you
be.
need
They
to
want
take
to
care of
live
me.
the lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? You are forgetting about the future and tomorrow. Enjoyment not the run. If you don't plan as an adult, you will get frustrated when you are a lot older.
You start begging.
You don't
Imagine you
understand.
begging someone for money and the person is saying that I'm with my wife on vacation. Like, na slap to your face.
You don't understand. It could be like anything you see now. You
Like,
accept it.
go and sit down.
You don't understand.
Later, I'll talk to you.
Exactly. You accept whatever anyone throws at
Yeah.
you. Limited options. Listen, I would rather struggle right now, have limited option as a young adult than see myself struggle, be at the mercy of others when I'm older.
Yeah.
Then I can't buy whatever I want. I can't eat whatever I want or go wherever I want. God forbid bad thing.
telling
Anyways,
you.
next take is it better to be in a relationship or single as an adult?
It depends. To me, you can be in a relationship if you're an adult, and you can be single. Some people do it better. Some people some people navigate life better when they are single, while other people are motivated by their partner if they are in a relationship. So it just depends on the individual and whatever he wants to
I
do.
agree with you because it depends on the individual, because some people make it and be happy when they're in a relationship,
Yeah.
while other people prosper while being single.
Yeah.
Because like we said earlier, having a good partner is extreme sport. Everyone is self-interested. But if you find that special partner as an adult, it is a beautiful thing. Everything falls in place. You do everything together. You combine forces to achieve your goals.
Yeah.
Two head is always better than one. That's if your partner gets sense. So why most people prefer to be alone because of the partners they've had in the past, partners that literally made them sad, unproductive,
Yeah.
and lonely. If you are going through such ordeal, you would prefer to be single. But regardless, no man is an island. We must coexist. A partner can literally make or break you, That's why it's very essential to take your time, get the best partner. But recently, you know what? No one cares about the personality of their partner. It's all about if they get money or not for ladies, or if they are beautiful and sexy for men. Now, adults are stuck in loveless relationship just because of their selfish interest of either wanting a rich partner or a sexy one. Immediately that wealth or beauty declines, these partners, they start having issues. They break up. We understand, say money is a must, beauty is a must, but relationship is more than that, you know. Now, if your partner align with your interest as an adult, it's a good thing, you know. You don't have to just settle for one thing because he or she has money and then nothing else matter. Listen, I've heard a girl tell her other girlfriend, your boyfriend is wealthy, you dey complain say he be womanizer and a party boy. Now, what for you? Would you rather date a broke faithful man? That's the advice she gave to her.
What kind of advice is that?
I'm not gonna lie.
So you rather, you know, then that means you rather cry in a private jet than
But there's a reason to that, because you won't date a broke faithful man normally. You know how
fine, you cannot date a broke and faithful man, but it depends on what you are calling broke. Definitely, because some people, someone that is rich but is not extremely rich is broke to them. I don't know.
And so because to some adult, it doesn't matter if you are the devil. As far as you get money and riches, they will stay by your side. You know, being single can also help you grow as an adult. Same way being in a relationship. You just have to find the path that suits you. True story, my friend Pauline, you know, she met one rich dude, West. They started dating. The guy constantly spends on her. He gives her allowance. He buys her whatever she wants. West owns a club in Lagos and Cape Town, South Africa. Pauline has been eager for a serious relationship for some time now because she is a cool girl. She's tired of the single life. She wants to settle down. So she really liked this new guy, West, because he cares for her. They don't see constantly. They see like 3 times in a week. So one day, Pauline told West, okay, let's spend a week together. I want to spend all week with you. West was like, no, I will be busy. Meanwhile, West get other ladies that usually visit him because he's a womanizer. You know, he doesn't want to ruin those dates he has already planned. But he truly loves Pauline though, because he's gotten fond of her. So during that week, Pauline decided to visit West to see if he's home or not. When he got to the gate, he saw his cars. She was like, but he told me he will be busy this week. Then she entered. She knocked on the door. West came out. He was shocked to see Pauline. He stood at the door, didn't want her to come in. She was like, why are you blocking the door? What are you doing inside? Is someone in there with you? West responded, why didn't you call to tell me you were coming? What if I wasn't around? Pauline answered, but you are, so let me in. West didn't. West was like, okay, I'm on my way out already. Let's go. I want you to drop me off somewhere. West locked the door, went inside, dressed, came out, you know, followed Pauline to Pauline's car. So before he entered the car, he told her, okay, please, I want you to take me to one of my friend's house. I want to pick up some documents. You know, immediately they entered the car. Pauline told him, listen, I'm not going to play this game with you. I know someone is in there with you. I'm not dumb. Do you? Please get down from my car. I want to go home. So West came down and she drove off. Pauline drove to her friend's house, Rose. She was sad. She explained everything to her friend. Rose was like, now what for you? He has money. You are bothering about if he's cheating on what? You know, what's your business with that? Is he taking care of you? Pauline answered, yes. Then why are you behaving like a kid? Focus on the money. Make him feel good. When he's tired of womanizing, he will mellow down. Well, Pauline understood the assignment. So she left. From that day, she reserved her affection from West, you know. She started billing him almost every time. And normally, West normally get money. He doesn't care. He's always giving her. It wasn't an issue. So West kept doing his thing. After a month, Pauline met another guy, Vic, because she kept her options open since she knows, say, West was for the streets, you know. The new guy was okay financially, but he wasn't rich like West. He did try. But Vic has been single for like 3 years, you know. He did enjoy the single life after a girlfriend traveled overseas, you know, leave him. So but he's looking to settle down now. He's a down to earth. He doesn't womanize. He's always there for Pauline, but Pauline Adulthood tear due to the finances she usually receives from West. She loved Vic, no doubt, but she was worried she would have to limit her spending and her lifestyle if she settled down with him. But she wanted to get married. So Pauline went to meet Rose for advice. What should I do? Rose was like, listen, you always have to focus on the money. A relationship without money, now fooling around. Still keep Vico, play your game right, you will win. Then she called me, she explained the situation. I advised her, I was like, listen, it's not like Vic the suffer. He has a job, but he's not wealthy like West. Then you have to compromise. If you want to find your perfect partner that will love and respect you, you have to compromise. I was like, try and gather money, save. Instead of spending all this money West they give you, they spend a lavishly. Open a business. That way you can support yourself and not rely on West. And Vic can grow. Then because eventually he will be successful. You know. So she was like, okay, that's a good idea. You know. So she went to visit West the next day because West called her, asked her to come to a private lounge. Immediately she stepped inside the private lounge. It was like surprise. West was there, Rose was there, other people were there.
What are we surprised about?
West went down on her knees and proposed to her. Will you marry me? Pauline froze for a bit. No one has ever proposed to her before. Finally she said yes, then kissed.
She said yes
now. They don't propose, give her. I mean she said no for a man will get money.
But the man was actually cheating on her.
No, now you know cash and red and dead now. You know how they be.
I beg you. But you not deny either.
But them kiss anyway. She was happy. She called me. She was like, I was like, well, listen, you can't turn down someone's proposal because you've been dating for almost a year plus now. There's no guarantee Vic will marry you. So just go with the flow, but have a meaningful conversation with your fiance. You know, that was what I told her.
Okay.
So she spoke to Wes. She was like, listen, we love each other. I can't marry a womanizer. I can't share my partner with anyone. So let's agree now. If you lose guard me, I will leave. Wes was like, okay, that's all in the past.
You can never change that kind of person. A lostful man.
Wes was like, that's all in the past. I've never been in a relationship this long with anyone.
Of course, because you have different people.
You make me happy. And now they talk now. I say never been in a relationship with anyone, but he don't day long with Pauline.
Hey,
it was like, you make me happy. The next day she broke up with Vic. As many people say, Vic fear woman pass anything. She know he just decided to be single, focus on himself.
She broke up with a nice guy.
And as soon as they don't, she won't marry. So now fast forward, lead up to the marriage, Pauline got pregnant. She was like 2 months pregnant. The wedding was scheduled for next week. Preparations were on their way. You know, say after the engagement ceremony back then, Pauline didn't hear from Rose again. Months went by. Whenever she calls, no response. You know, she even went to visit her.
Maybe she's jealous of her.
No, I'm not sure. She went to visit her. She found that Rose has moved.
Okay.
But the wedding was amazing. I attended. Everything choked for the wedding. Rose didn't attend because, like I said, she was nowhere to be found. So then they got married. Honeymoon follow. They traveled to South Africa for the honeymoon. They came back. They were living happily ever after. West usually transits from Cape Town for work. You know, he goes to South Africa, stays for like 2-3 weeks sometimes. Sometimes he goes with Pauline. When Pauline was 8 months due, one of our old friends visited her, told her Rose moved to South Africa, Cape Town, that they usually talk. And Rose is like 6 months pregnant. You know, the friend was showing Pauline Rose Snapchat spotlight post from months ago. Pauline saw videos of Rose inside her husband's club in South Africa. A video of them partying together. Another picture of Rose inside the West office over there with the caption "Boss Lady," because Pauline has been there several times. Now husband club. She was confused. So West came back from South Africa the following week. She welcomed him. Later that evening, they were having a conversation. She asked West, "Hey babe, how far? How was your trip? How's the business?" West responded, "Yeah, everything is fine." Pauline was like, "I've been troubled these past few months. You know that my friend Rose, the one you met and organized my engagement party with." West was like, "Yes, I remember." Pauline responded, "I haven't seen her since that day, and it's weird. I can't even message or call her. She blocked me from all her social media accounts. It's bothering me." West was like, "That's strange. Do you know any of her friends you can reach out to? I hope she is okay. Maybe life is hard for her." The conversation ended for there. So afterwards, Pauline gave birth to a girl. You know, the following month, they all went to Cape Town. You know, she met with a private investigator over there. You know, he gave the guy Rose's picture. She was like, "Listen, help me track this lady for me. She's my friend. I want to know what happened to her." The investigator got back to her 3 weeks later, showed her pictures of Rose another picture of Rose meeting with a man at an hospital, another of Rose with that same man at a restaurant. The PI said that the apartment Rose is staying is being paid by Western Club Holdings and companies, and that she is 8 months pregnant. The PI was like, I believe this man is a partner and soon to be baby daddy. His name is West. He owns a club. He owns a club over here. As he was telling her, he told her that when Rose landed in South Africa for the first time, it was the same time. It was like after a month of Rose's engagement party. As the PI was saying all this, tears they dropped from Pauline eye. The PI didn't know West was Pauline's husband. So she took all the evidence and paid the investigator off. She booked a flight, took her daughter. She went back to Lagos. Apparently, Rose and West started seeing each other after the engagement party. West got her pregnant. He relocated her to South Africa.
I've changed. I've never been in this kind of relationship for long.
Relocated her to South Africa, rented an apartment for her because she was due. So Pauline later confronted West. He firstly denied all the accusations. Then immediately he saw the evidence. He agreed. He was saying it was a mistake. He had an affair. Rose got pregnant. He told her to do an abortion, but she refused. She wanted to ruin his relationship with Pauline. That's why he had to send her to SA. She is having his child, and there is nothing he can do about it. That he is sorry, and that he wants to take the kid away from Rose after Rose gives birth. Maybe if she nurses the child to like 2 years, what Pauline won't do now. She just accepts her fate.
Of course she will.
She dey share husband with Rose.
Yes, she should, because she has always been sharing that man with everybody. So, she saw it. She saw the red flag. She was like, no, I can change him. I can do this one. Hey, he loves me. Okay.
So it all be so, and it's crazy. Anyways, next take is, how about the pressure to marry as an adult?
I feel I shouldn't be pressured to get married as an adult, because I'm the one getting married. Why they pressure me? I mean, won't stay the marriage. Why are you pressuring me to be there? Like, I know how people are concerned. I know how people wants to be happy for it. That is. Meanwhile, marriage is not all about happiness sometimes. So I just feel if everything is right for you, if you just get your financial goals right, get your life right, then that marriage will come, because that is a lifetime institution. You have to be there no matter what. So you need to be focused, choose the right partner, then you settle down. Don't listen to anybody, because those people are advising you. They will be the one to say, oh, she don't leave the marriage when things go south. So do it at your own time.
Do not let anyone or what you see pressure you into marriage. There is no time frame for marriage. In fact, marriage isn't the ultimate goal. Nothing like me marry first. We've seen so many young adults marry early, after a year or two them divorce. Life big past getting married, but it's necessary though to have your partner. You don't want to be alone when you are old, but you don't need to rush into marriage. Maybe because you see all your female friends, they are getting married, or your parents, they ask you daily, you don't want to marry, when we go marry? Now you are obliged to just accept every man that asks for your hand, not caring if you are the right fit or not, if he can care for you or not. If the
let's leave the man. What about you? Are you the right fit for marriage? Like, you use everything, because some people, they just want to get married just to give birth and be called wife. That's all they think about. Financially, they don't want to be there. Mentally, they don't want to be there. Spiritually, they don't want to be there. All they want to do is to be called. So are you there? Are you at that right path?
Understand? Because the thing is, if the marriage cast, you go still go back to your papa house or your parents' house. Listen, as adults, we have to prioritize achieving certain goals before we think of other things like marriage. Don't get me wrong, adults still get married and achieve their goals together as partners.
It doesn't mean that everything should be perfect before getting married.
But for most struggling adults, you are not financially there yet. You say now marry, you won't marry. Say after marriage, kids come along. By the time the real adult pressure don't eat you, you will understand the adulthood and scam phrase, because you chose not to plan. You ignore the warnings, and some people will literally tell you marriage. Literally tell you marriage and children bring blessings and open doors for you. No answer them, but he go tell you the person that gave you that advice won't help or assist you when you are down bad. One of my guys' sister Bella, she got married at 24. The dude was 26 years. They met when he was 7 in Abuja. That time he rented an house here in Abuja, but he completed his apartment for Asaba. Bella's mom really gingered Bella to get married. Bella family there Abuja, but Bella, because she don't marry, she had to move to Asaba with her husband. A year into the marriage, Bella came back to Abuja. 1 week passed. She told my guy Scott, that is their elder brother, she came to spend holiday with her family. After 1 month, Bella still there at her papa house for Abuja. Scott was like, this your vacation long ago. It was after 5 weeks, their mom, called Scott, was like, got to tell her everything based on elder brother. The mom was like, Bella is tired of the marriage. Her husband is stressing her. She's always cooking and cleaning. She's tired of Asaba. She not like Asaba. She wants to come back to Abuja. Then Scott responded, but she's married. Which one be she's tired? She wants to come back. Then he went to meet Bella in her room. He was like, Madam, what did happen? Then Bella opened up. She's tired of the marriage. She wants to come back home. The boy is stressing her. All she does is cook, clean, takes care of the house. Then Scott asks her, but he provides for you. He cares for you. She said yes. She was like, I don't like Asaba. After another week, the boy came to Abuja because he came to find his wife. Him and a friend went to Bella's father's house, to find where his wife there. My guy Scott was there. The husband was like, he doesn't understand why Bella left and came back home. He does everything for her. He cares for her. What else does she want? Then Bella responded in front of everyone. She did get mad. But I told you before, I want us to move back to Abuja. Now Abuja, you take see me. The husband responded, but why will I pay house rent of 2 to 3 million in Abuja when I have a house in Asaba? And as he was trying to make a point, Bella's dad was trying to like shun him, urging him to keep quiet, that they should figure out a way for them to come back to Abuja. Then Scott interfered. Scott was like, allow the husband say his mind. Why are you shutting him down as if he's saying something wrong? As Scott was telling me all this, my body just the boy. I was like, my father-in-law, could they shout for me or they talk to me down based on say I dey marry your daughter? Like, what did they cause this see finish? I will literally walk out of there immediately. See, as a man, you have to get pride and ego. Don't take rubbish. Because the husband came with a young boy now, a young friend. The papa and daughter, they were trying to undermine him. It was Scott, the elder brother, that was even backing the husband. He was like, let him talk. Then the husband was like, if she wants a job, she can get a job. He has never told her not to work. Bella no agree. She said, no, let them sell the house in Asaba, move to Abuja. Let them come and rent a house in Abuja. She wants to be close to her parents and her siblings. She doesn't want to go back to Asaba. The dad was like, okay, that's the best option. The husband left. That evening, the husband called my guy Scott because he felt Scott was the only one on his side. So he started to explain everything. I tell Scott, tell the guy, listen, marriage isn't by force. Don't even think about selling your house. Your wife, she is no longer interested in marriage.
She's not actually. Sell the house or not.
Leave all this Asaba, leave Abuja. She has made up her mind. You are both young. Divorce and move on with your life. Make she dey at dad's house. So the guy went back to Asaba. Bella dey at dad's house or Abuja like this. Marriage don't end after 1 year. Why? Because you not plan as an adult. You just rush enter the marriage. And it's crazy. Next take is, how about the pressure of having kids as an adult?
Pressure of having kids. In fact, the pressure of having kids is more than marriage, because you have to be responsible for a human. You go deal with that person for almost all your life. You have to nurture, care, and love that person. In fact, you have to monitor the person to make sure that he's not a nuisance in the society. So I just feel that one is full responsibility. You have to give your time and all. So I think you should have kids when you are ready.
I'm telling you.
When everything is right. When you see that, okay, you're already in a better place in your life, whereby you can mix both work and life, then fine. It's not as if you now give birth, you can't drop the picky for house, they run up and down. I think I went through similar situation whereby my mom gave birth to all her children. In fact, there's nothing you ask me about a child that I don't know.
I tell you.
Like how to breastfeed the child. I know they give picky in breast. Nothing you ask me about a small baby that I don't know. But because I was already traumatized. Exactly. I was already traumatized with a child that is not mine, feeding them, taking care of them, where my mom dumped them and leave. My mom can literally leave a 3-month-old child for you and go throughout the day and come back the next day the same thing. So I just feel you should keep your financial whatever or your life, you should make it right before having a child, because it's hard.
I tell you, having kids is one of the best feeling and important duty in life. but you have to put many things in place before you decide to bring a child into this world.
I'm telling you,
I don't subscribe to the notion of born first, the child will bring you success and blessings and money.
Burden.
That na story. People make that statement a lot. It doesn't make sense. As an adult, getting married immediately turns you into adult 2.0. Having kids increase that percentage to 9.0. It's not easy providing for yourself. Now imagine providing for your partner and your kids. That's when you will feel the most pressure. If you are not financially buoyant yet, if your skin not full, not put body, because body go tell you to give birth easy, not to just put prick for inside puss.
No, the child is born. Women, no. Sometimes it even causes depression.
Yeah, that's true. Postpartum and whatever. But how to take care of that child is the pressure. It takes a second to make a kid. It takes like 20 years to train one until they leave your house or your custody. You see adults give birth, they go start to beg everybody for money. I beg my pikin not well. My kid is sick. No baby food, no diaper. So why are you telling me? He get one of my guy back then, my fellow teammate, is struggling. He doesn't have a house. He sleeps anywhere night meeting. He had a boy with his girlfriend out of wedlock. The girl still stays with her parents. They always quarrel and fight. Useless man, you can't take care of your kid. One day with day training, she literally came to the field, started to insult this guy. You are foolish. You are useless. I've been asking you for money for a month to buy school sandals for your boy.
Rugged.
You don't even answer my calls. She held his JC. They hold her for neck. They pull his head. My guy was yelling back. Anytime you call me, give me this, give me that.
Imagine.
For small pikin here though, the pikin never hold though. I beg make I breathe. We had to calm the girl down. Our coach literally had to transfer money to the girl before she left, because the drama literally paused our training. Almost every time this same guy go call and message me, how far my guy, I beg my kid is sick, help me at all. My kid never
God, I hate that kind of thing, because people were never born. I don't know what that they
understand. He will be like, his mom they stress me. I usually give him, but he got to a point I tire. I stopped answering his call or even reply to his message. Immediately I see his message, I go delete. I told him one day, whenever you see me or message me now to ask for money, not be me and you born this pikin. We know me and you born this kid. It's crazy. And I know some people will say now, mistake. I shouldn't have come inside her. There is no mistake there. You are not naive, because I've heard most guys say I don't like using condoms.
See, there are different stages before the thing turn into pregnancy. You not take any of the precautions.
Yeah, it's not a mistake. Like I said, I've heard people say I don't like using CD condoms. Sex doesn't make sense with it. I will ask them, but if you pull out, and they will be like, pull out care. No, that's when the ex is the sweetest. So I can say, what if the girls get pregnant? They will be like, she not get sense. She's supposed to take something after the ex now. I don't have to tell her. Or sometimes there some will be like, I'll give her salt and water mix. I don't know if that shit works.
What is salt and water mix? What is salt and water want to?
You go flush and
flush what? Because the salt and water is actually going to your stomach. Wherever you come inside is inside the girl's vagina. So where is the water going?
I don't know before when I some guys will say now she won't born her, so she not get sense. Now she won't born her, so she will take care of the kid on her own.
You can imagine.
Some guys will literally tell you that's why I like following older women. They get sense to know what to do and take after X. And funny thing is, girls are complacent in this too. When I was 17, I get one girl for the area. She was slightly older than me. She was 22. We had sex. I was like, okay, let me give you salt and water. I searched my house, my guy house, and not see salt. I told her to take it when she gets home. After like a month, she was like, I've missed my period. I was like, how come? She was like, the day we had X, you didn't drink. I was like, the day you had X, you didn't drink the salt and water solution. The girl was like, but you didn't.
Even though she drank that solution, she will still be pregnant.
But wait now. The girl was like, I tell her, I said, but you not drink the salt and water solution. The girl was like, but you didn't give me now. My head boss. I was like, but I told you to take it when you get home.
Two irresponsible teenagers and adults.
I told you to take it when you get home. Which one be I didn't give you now? Are you a kid? She wanted to cry. But they go. So she went to.
Please go to the pharmacy and take after whatever pills.
Whatever. She later see her period though. I will break up immediately because I not get time for girl will not get sense. As adults,
you yourself you be 17. I don't say you get sense. I don't get salt and water. Please.
The people they do Sprite and water self now say they work.
Oh,
the local thing for the street.
Oh my God!
Listen, adults have to be cautious when it comes to having kids. If you are not financially ready, using condoms and pulling out will save you from a lot of adult pressure. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, next take is, how do you feel about making new friends as an adult?
If you want to make friends as an adult, make friend that is compatible to you. If you're an hustler and you're a go-getter, then make that kind of friend so that when you guys will grow together, when you guys are aiming higher, it will be the same thing. It's not as if you will be the one that, oh, I'm an hustler, then you make friends with lazy person. It will turn into resentment and jealousy at the end.
I tell you, because I feel making friends as an adult is too much work, because most close friends, they are from childhood. Friends as an adult, you regard them as acquaintance, they have something to offer you in that friendship. Your childhood friends, you accept them however they behave because you grow up together, you know their character and their personality. You won't tolerate everything from a friend you met as an adult, you might not know their personality until they lose guard you. Listen, friends have betrayed me and lose guarded me a lot in the past. I don't even look like I want to have friends as I did, so I don't have time for all that, we've done an episode on friends in the past. It's always good to have friends with similar personality and ambition, like you said. Not go get friends where they hold you back, that they door your mentality. They won't settle for less. That's why you see people having highness friends, work friends, and all that. Grind alone. If you see friends willing to help elevate your status, fine, stay with them. Those ones trying to, finish you, run away from them. You have to learn to cut off toxic friends and even family members. No reason say he or she is family. Now you have to put up with whatever bullshit. No, cut anyone off that is trying to mess with your peace and happiness.
The thing is, I don't really know how to make friends, actually. As in, I'm an avoidant. When it comes to making friends, it's somehow, when something bring the both of us together, when that thing is over, it will be hard for me to keep in touch with you. It will be really hard. Maybe all the thing bring us back again. Then fine. So,
and the thing is like, some friends will literally lead you on and just rubbish your life. Your eye will just shine. You get what I'm saying? Some friends and family members can frustrate you to the point of no return, especially when you don't have money. And even when you do have money, people are crazy. You get what I'm saying? You have to learn to ride solo as a young adult. Accept people who make you happy. As a day like this, I hardly answer calls or texts because I know they like disturb. Everyone is struggling. Me will not get money. You won't use your own disturb me. Immediately I see someone's call or text or on my phone, my first thought will be like, what did this person want? What does this person want? Because some calls and message can literally ruin your day. You mustn't answer every call or text. You have to know the intention of people you roll with. Only if your guys are winning and successful, then fine. See, being an adult, it's very necessary to protect your peace and space. Avoid people trying to mess with it. There is no harm in saying no as an adult. You also have to learn to say no because some people, they're not sabi say no. They're always saying yes. Ask please. Understand? One of my guys, Steve-O, he will never say no to anyone, man or woman. Or after telling you yes, he will come and complain to me. That person is stressing me every time. And I will be like, why didn't you say no? There was one time he met a girl on Friday, one fine church girl. The girl invited him to church. So we went to to club on Saturday. We came back around 4 a.m. in the morning on Sunday morning. I slept all Sunday. So I woke up by 2 p.m. for afternoon. I go my guy Steve-O room. He wasn't there. I check outside, no car outside. After like 2:30, I hear gate open. Steve, they come back. He was looking tired. He immediately went upstairs to sleep. He slept till like 10 p.m. for night. He woke up. Then I asked him, where you run enter this morning? You didn't sleep at all. He was like, he had to wake up around 6, because the new girl kept calling him, and because the church starts by 7:30. I was shocked. I was like, you enter Casti, go church. I was like, now wow. He was like, he had to go, now. And the girl, when he went to church, he was like, the girl was introducing him to everyone in church, even the pastor self. The girl was like, just, and the girl was serious. The girl was telling him to start paying tithe in the church where he just attend once. Steve and the girl, they kept talking. He went to the same church next Sunday. He went to the same church the other Sunday. 3 Sundays in a row. Okay. I was like, Steve-O, you don't find wife. This one, you are always attending this church regularly. He laughed. Meanwhile, during the week, he always complains to me how he keeps calling the girl, but she doesn't answer. And when she finally answers, during the week, and when she finally answers, she will be like, I will call you back. I'm busy because she did work, and she will not call all week. Immediately Saturday reach, she go they call him. They call Steve-O. Remember church service.
Won't win a soul to Jesus.
He will be like, remember church service tomorrow. And then I told my guy, okay, no, don't attend. Let's see what will happen. She kept calling him all morning. all morning on that Sunday.
That's so university vibes.
You know, they call her all morning. Steve, not they sleep. It was like, I don't know why this girl is disturbing me. Every time, church. I say, let's go out. She go say no.
Hey.
Why is she bothering me? And he stopped answering the girl's call. I was like, answer her call now. Tell her you are busy. Steve said, no. He would rather not answer. Because I know, say, if he answer the girl call, he won't say no to her. You get what I'm saying? You have to be careful as an adult. People like you when you can't say no. Like, you know, ladies like a man. If a man never tells them no, they literally ask for anything they want and the man not go tell them no. Same way, ladies, they are always happy when a man cannot also men also like when woman can't say no because free access to everything, you know the annoying part.
I like it when a man say no, because I feel that people that don't say no, they are the type that won't do anything for you. They'll just tell you, oh yes, I'm going to do it. Oh yes, oh yes, and at the end they will do nothing. They'll promise you this and they will do nothing. So I like it when you say no. No, I'm not doing it. It's crazy. In fact, I respect you more when you say no.
I'm telling you, because whenever you don't say no, like you said, and you are literally helping everyone, that's when everybody will see you as fool.
Yeah.
Like, that guy over there, he doesn't have sense. So yeah, go ask. I not go say no. You have to learn to say no.
You say yes, but you will not do it.
So I'm not going to say no. That's what Steve will do. When he don't tell you yes, you go call tire. You go call tire.
You not go do shit.
I didn't tell you.
People are like that.
You go call tire.
That's something about people that do
because that shit is crazy. Next take is, how do you feel about adults that compare themselves with another adult?
Like the person is progressing and you are comparing. Please don't compare yourself. That's the person's time. Your time will definitely come. If you start comparing yourself, it will lead to depression. You'll be depressed. Oh God, why can't I be like, oh God, why can't I be like this? It will now create that jealousy between you and the person if you guys are friends.
I tell you, because no finger is equal
at all.
Don't compare your life or success because someone else is winning. Then you put unnecessary pressure on yourself. You don't know how that adult got his wealth. You don't know the suffering and the sacrifice that particular person faced to achieve their goals. Because
how many years?
Understand, every adult have their personal race and journey. The moment you start comparing yourself with another adult, it steals your own joy. And there is also healthy competition, competition that motivates you to want to be better, to want to make you make it, that one is fine. Maybe you see one of your guy winning, he's making it, it motivates you to do more. Now it's possible to make it because of that your guy's success. It spawns you on. But the moment another adult success, they vex you because that person is winning and you are not. You are hating yourself and that adult. You are on your own. You get what I'm saying? As an adult, you have to work. You have to get also. You have to do something. That's the only way you can make it. You can't make it if you are not doing anything. You understand? You can't make it being lazy. You must put effort for something. You get what I'm saying? My elder brother take me out one day. He ordered beer, I ordered malt. I will never forget the statement he made. It was like life and where you see. So if na beer you sabi drink that beer, keep drinking that beer. One day you will make it. Basically, it means whatever you are doing as an adult, keep doing it. You will make it. But as I got older, I added my own to that statement. My own be say, if na beer you sabi drink as an adult, keep doing it. But if by chance you see someone they drink NEC, ask them to teach you how to drink NEC. Join them. That way you've learned how to drink beer and NEC. Especially if the beer is cheap, and the NEC is expensive. That literally means if you get work as an adult and it's low paying, if you see another job a friend is doing that is more productive than yours, try to learn it, follow them. That way, you know your own job and you know your own. That way, you cash out from your own and if you cash out from your own, don't settle for one again. Even if you are rich or poor, that is how to survive as an adult. If you be shoemaker, you feel learn to be tailor too. You understand?
No.
I tell you.
No. You can't be jack of all trades, master of none. No, if you be shoemaker, if you learn to, I don't know, maybe produce, or if you be tailor, if you learn to produce more fabrics, then you are building your whatever. But which one you go to be shoemaker? You
go learn everything because why? If you're a shop attendant, learn to be a hairdresser too. Because listen, wealthy people, they don't stick to one business either.
I just feel that you won't concentrate on
but you cash at least.
Now make you get so many mechanics when don't know how to repair cars.
But they see the cash out now.
Exactly. Just they shop your money, they spoil your car the more. I just feel you should just focus on your particular job.
As lucrative that business can be. Okay, reason Dangote start with cement selling, he enter sugar, he sell spaghetti.
The same.
Now he's into oil and gas.
It's the same category.
Okay. The same Meccano that makes generator, he also makes cars.
Technology.
and the richest man in the world. He owns Tesla for cars. He gets a CyberX company that sends people, astronauts abroad,
Technology,
to space.
the same category.
He still buy Twitter, enter entertainment.
Technology.
You understand? Coca-Cola sell Coke, they make millions. They still get Sprite, they get Fanta.
And not the same thing now.
Louis Vuitton. No, I just tell you, you put out for many things. Louis Vuitton clothing brand. Now you get NEC where they make drink. You understand? They make wristwatch too. Pepsi, they make chips, Lays, and snacks, and they still get Coca Oats. One particular company, Kering, and they get both Gucci and Balenciaga. Rolls Royce car, they make honey. Bugatti, they make bed.
Okay. You know the thing when they come on with everything, they've already establish a business that produce more money, that make more finance for them to venture into another business. But the thing be say you be carpenter, you be shoemaker, you never still make am for that shoemaker work, you never even get profit, or then you don't run go tailor.
No,
okay, you no go still make am.
Concentrate on listen, you be shoemaker, you don't gather small change. You go call get boy.
No, the way you say.
No, wait. You call get boy. Put for there. You call go learn the tailoring. You get my mechanic. You get what carry my car go mechanic. The mechanic oga come, the boy they repair my car. The oga was, the day officer. I say, what your oga? The oga call come. The oga was like, at the open cement block industry for another location.
Because you don't already establish that one. But the way you talk, I be like, say, oh, we don't leave that one if you're
no, you don't go. No, I say you go do the two. As an adult, you have to do 2-3 things. Like this, as I do.
That your shoemaker when they do it, that your mechanic when they open block industry. She say not the learner. You just pack money, go establish.
And that's all the matter. Then you learn them as you are doing.
As you are doing, but we won't go learn tailor. No.
Listen. No, I tell you, now so it just be.
Okay.
And listen, never listen to what other adults have to say when you do all this your work. You get what I'm saying? Put head for everything. If na groundnut they say, sell fish joint, sell Pepsi, make puff and akara together.
Just do your president why they already done as make in advance.
You know understand? Just do everything and never listen to what another adult go tell you. Go say which kind of work this one they work safe. Now what? Leave them, make them talk. When the rewards start coming in, these people will be where they go, they start to sing your praises, and they'll be the one to ask for your assistance. No job is out of the table. As far it pays, life is constant learning. Never stop to learn as an adult. Also, don't mind this drug infested era we are in. School isn't a scam. We'll talk about that one in another episode. School will literally build your brain. Normally, street will make you rugged, give you that street mentality, but it won't make you ambitious. Now, imagine, say, you grew up in a poor neighborhood, your papa poor, everybody for the street poor. Who won't motivate you? You grew up in an impoverished area. Everybody's life is the same.
You need to leave that area.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. School opened my brain, made me ambitious. Yeah. Immediately you start making it as an adult. Don't stop working. Enjoyment will always come. Wait till you multiply your earnings, then enjoy with the excess funds. Yeah. Because if you don't plan, you will see someone else as your enemy. True story. When I finished junior secondary school, I assisted my uncle in this aluminium business where they make sliding doors, glass, windows, aluminium work, and they learned to cut glass also. My uncle, he shared an office space with one elderly man, Uncle Jerry. He should be in his late 50s, like 59. My uncle was way younger than him. This man, Jerry, was into roofing. He doesn't do the job himself. He gets the contract. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gets the contracts and all, So along the line, they were like building a United Nations. Again, one time, United Nations was building health centers across the state inside different communities. Jerry has connections, so he got the contract to do the roofing for the health centers, and he lobbied and gave my uncle the contract for the windows and doors. It was an expensive deal, and he will still collect percentage from my uncle share normally. So we started the work. Sometimes we drove to like villages I've never heard of before to take measurements and fix windows and doors. During this time, my uncle was building his house for his mom in the village, and also they built another house for the city here, 3-bedroom for village and 3-bedroom for city with another 2-bedroom and 1-bedroom for rent. It was putting everything in place as the contract money they flow in. You get what I'm saying? Because of how hectic the work was, very lucrative. Uncle Jerry, because of how the work was hectic, Uncle Jerry asked his son, one small boy, 15 years, make he join us. Jerry like enjoyment. You know these old men that wear skinny jeans with sneakers. He go wear tight shirt, he big belly go just the show. He dey always dress young and all. As in skinny jeans wey me as a young boy I no go wear. Now Uncle Jerry they wear. I dey tell you, and he changes cars like crazy. Used cars cheap. You know say used cars cheap back then. You know, today I will see him with a saloon car. Next week he go bring Jeep. Always all this old model. He is never at the office. Whenever he stops to speak with my uncle, there's always a girl at the driver's seat. Every time, you know, and it's crazy. You know, sometimes my uncle usually gives me and Jerry's son money to go buy lunch. Uncle Jerry never once give us money. You know, one time, one slim, very thin, young that girl came to the office. She was like, Uncle Jerry, Jerry told me to come and wait for him. For my mind, now your papa age, they call by his name. You know, that I swear that girl was in secondary school. She waited for close to 2 hours. She was complaining, where is this man safe? I'm tired. Then Uncle Jerry came. You know, he didn't come out of the car. He just on. Then the girl went to meet him, entered the car, they drove off. I turned look Uncle Jerry's son. It was like
As in front of your son.
I said the boy was like, this my papa says. He don't want rest. If I ask him for money,
shame zero.
It was like if I ask him for money, he won't give me, but he gives all these girls. For my mind, why is this man always carrying small girls, even in front of his son? It's so shameful. You know, that evening, me and my uncle drove to Uncle Jerry's house to drop off a document and his son. When we got there, I was, as in shame catch me once. If you see the rented apartment, this man stays with his wife and 3 kids.
Rented apartment.
And they tell you, 3-story building is at the top floor. The building is old. You know all those old houses where algae fool the wall, cracks, all those green plants. You know, if heavy rain fall, you will be scared make the house not collapse. So we dropped the son off. As me and my uncle were driving home, I asked my uncle, come, this Uncle Jerry is not shameful at all. I don't understand. See the house he's staying, and they carry girls everywhere. My uncle was like, he tired for the matter self. Uncle Jerry told him the house is leaking and that him and his wife had a huge argument yesterday about the state of the house and its various affairs. The argument got slightly physical. You know, I just pity the woman and her kids.
Imagine.
After like 4 months of doing the contract work, the payment stopped. You get what I'm saying? The work stopped. We got to wait for more payment to complete the rest of the health center.
Yeah.
Corruption don't hamper the work and the finance. Uncle Jerry came to the office one day. He was telling my uncle he wants to get his own office, that my uncle is stealing from him. My uncle is ungrateful. He found out my uncle is building a house in the city and he's staying in a rented apartment. Where is my uncle getting all the money from?
You can imagine, after squandering his money.
Because roofing job is more lucrative than aluminium
job.
You know,
okay.
He said all sorts of rubbish.
Imagine.
He said that my uncle is evil and he left.
The cash and wish.
You know, I just told my uncle, bros, no answer that guy. You know, answer Uncle Jerry. When he was changing used cars, carrying different girls, he expects you to do the same, because whenever Uncle Jerry asks my uncle, let's go out, my uncle always decline because my uncle they do the aluminium work himself. You know, he's always tired and he wants to rest, and that's how they stop talking. The United Nations work even stop, you know, because of misappropriation of funds. My uncle finished building all his houses. You know, Uncle Jerry just did there. Listen, if you don't use your brain as an adult, you will start comparing yourself with others. You know, how come this adult is doing this and I can't? You have to use your brain. And here comes the end of our discussion. Until we come to your screen again, will remain your favorite though, TNC.
Bye-bye.